show. Today's special because we have our guest Ryan.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here.
Great to show on Earth. So, today our 3 segments will be special today. We have the news of the week, and then we're going to have the last 16 picks of the first round in the NFL draft. This is the last draft video.
We have a boomer bust team, and then we have for our last segment, will the Patriots still succeed without Brady and Gronk?
Okay. Okay, so the first bit of news is the Hall of Fame game is canceled.
Yeah, it was supposed to be played in Canton. It was the Steelers against the Cowboys. They were going to play 6 days before any other team would be playing their first preseason game. I think
Really sad.
Yeah, it is. I think that the NFL season will still go as planned. It's just the coronavirus cases have been kind of going up again. So I think it was a smart move by them to stop it.
It's sad. This virus is not decreasing at all. It's really increasing. And which is canceling Hall of Fame games or canceling any other sports events.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. Alright, so there was a video released that was showing how much Jamal Adams wanted to go to Dallas. Here it is.
The video audio is kind of corrupted, so we couldn't really use it. But basically what was happening was this guy on the street saw Jamal Adams and asked if he was coming to Dallas.
What do you think about that?
All I have to say is that guy is pretty bad at filming something. It's like a 90s music video, so... but he wants to go to his hometown, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good fit for him.
It's an extremely good fit.
I think
Plus,
so.
they have a new coach, which could expand his horizons as a player.
And they really need to develop their secondary after losing Byron Jones.
Yeah.
So I think that would be good for him.
I do too.
That'd be an amazing fit.
Yeah.
And he gets a new coach. He's going back to his hometown, and the Cowboys I think it is his dream team to go to.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys has agreed to give Dak Prescott $31.4 million for the next 3 years. What do you think about that?
I mean, he's an average quarterback asking for one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
You have to give him
$4 million behind Russell Wilson. Can you even compare Dak Prescott to Russell Wilson?
I mean, Russell Wilson is like an MVP caliber quarterback.
Hall of Fame, even.
Dak Prescott made it to the playoffs once.
He should deserve maximum $15 million.
Maximum.
Max.
Brett Favre has retired more times than he had playoff games. So
That's an amazing stat.
That's yes.
okay.
That's really nice.
So Antonio Brown is looking to sign.
No,
Seahawks and Ravens are looking to sign Antonio Brown.
And
Alright.
the Detroit Lions have got a new owner.
No, whoa.
We need to talk
Slow
about
down.
Antonio Brown.
Alright,
Yes.
so, I don't know. I don't think he honestly deserves another chance in the NFL.
He doesn't. Due to what he's done in the past.
He's been such just like a drama maker and a diva. It's just, I don't think it's worth the team.
He's a great receiver, but you never know when he can impact the team just with morale because he's so cocky and stuff.
Yeah, he thinks
When
he's
he
the best. And
left the Steelers, okay, Juju,
Yeah.
Mr. was good. This
Good.
year we didn't see a lot.
I don't
of
think
him
he could handle it really. Being
Well,
number
no.
one.
because the defense was all worried about, getting AB. That he was somewhat of a broken target that threw him more. This year, we didn't see that much.
I think Juju next season, I think he's going to really play well after playing one season as receiver one. I think he's figured it out.
Alright, so as Ryan was saying,
The Detroit Lions have got a new owner. The previous owner's daughter is the new owner for the Detroit Lions.
her name is Sheila Ford Hamp.
Kind of a fresh start for them.
Yeah, I think she could really help this organization because, I mean, everybody knows the Lions aren't the best team. I mean, they're pretty bad.
They're not. I
No.
don't think they'll be. I didn't think they're going to be good anything.
I think she can reorganize this whole team to use. They have great receivers, Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones, and Matthew Stafford. He's an amazing quarterback, just on a horrible team. So I think she can reorganize the whole team just so that they could be. I mean, at least 8-8.
We're not going to say they're going to go to the Super Bowl
No,
this year, or the next 5 years. But
Definitely improvement.
definitely improved.
yes.
So, 50-50 for Shock Barrett.
Yeah, he's 50. He's still up in the air on if he wants to sign the franchise tag.
Like,
He does want to stay with the Bucks, but he'd like it to be a long-term deal. He doesn't want to be staying there just for 1 year. He wants to know that this is going to be his home.
I agree with you.
He's
It
good.
should be his home, but
I mean, they pay the man. He's amazing.
He's
he
in
is.
it,
I would sign it.
Yeah.
but it's difficult with their salary after signing.
Tom Brady and
Gronk.
Gronk, they don't
Yeah.
have much money.
So I think it's going to be they're in a difficult situation with that because it's a great player. They both want to be together, but it's just all about the money.
Yeah.
It'll
Okay.
always come down to money.
Yeah. All right. So Tom Brady's been working out with a handful of Bucks players, but the NFLPA the NFLPA is saying basically they're recommending to stop it because, like we said earlier, the coronavirus cases are going up and up. So they're saying maybe you need to stop playing with the big of a group of players. But he's just keep on going. He's grinding.
He's committed, but I think
They should add their own list.
he hasn't played on a different team for 20 years, so I think
This is
he
a
just
new
wants
territory for them.
he just wants to know his team, and I think he should play at his own risk, and all the players also.
That's basically what the NFLPA is saying.
So I just think,
It's more of a recommendation.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so then, last but not least, this is just kind of a funny thing. It's the
It's nothing too major.
the NFL or not the NFL. Sorry, there's like some security cameras, and so basically, Clinton Dix was driving his like those scooters you rent. Like he was driving one of those, and he sees bears, and then we have this video of him
He
just
bolts the other way.
bolts out. Here it is.
The same thing happened with the audio, but here's the video.
You can play him.
In the video, you can see him riding up on his scooter, and then she's the bear's
I can
thing.
let him
He-
go fast.
He's just like he sees bears. He's out.
He saw something he didn't like me, and he ran the other way.
Ran.
I just wish he was running that fast with receivers. Okay, so that's the news segment. Thank you.
We are doing the next 16 picks of the NFL draft.
The first of the first round.
Yeah, the first one. All right. So with the 17th pick, the Cowboys selected CeeDee Lamb out of Oklahoma.
I think that was a smart
I don't
move.
know how he fell that far. I thought he was going to be the first.
Oh.
Henry Ruggs was.
Yeah, but I think that was worth it for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
The combination of size, speed, and strength.
I mean, and Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb is freaking scary.
Yeah, it's
I
a
mean,
perfect.
And a $31 million decent quarterback.
So, yeah, I think the Cowboys play style. I think it's a good fit for CeeDee Lamb.
He's going to adjust to their new coach and players and staff, but I think he could.
He just needs
Yeah,
to. It's a big shoes to fill. I don't know, the organization
Yeah.
that big.
I mean, he has a great ability to track the ball, and he's like you said, he's fast and big.
It's always nice to have someone that's fast and big.
All right, with the 18th pick, the Dolphins, with their second pick in the first round, got Austin Jackson, which is an offensive tackle out of USC.
With getting Tua earlier in the draft, you definitely need someone to protect him
Oh, for sure.
because
Injury prone.
he's injury prone, and all they have is Larry Tunsil,
Yeah.
which is a pretty solid offensive lineman, but you can't just have
You
one.
have to
Yeah.
have someone protect.
I mean,
the guy.
this guy is a very athletic offensive lineman, and I think that just overall he's going to be able to
You always
keep him
want
safer.
an athletic person on your team.
Yeah, you would.
It's a sport. You're supposed to be athletic.
Yeah.
No comment needed. Though.
All right. So with the 19th pick, the Raiders got this from Chicago. They picked Damon Arnett, which is a cornerback out of Ohio State.
With the receivers in this league, you definitely need a great secondary. I think that was smart. They went trade crazy this season, so
Who?
the Raiders.
The Raiders. Yeah.
They had a surprisingly good draft.
They did.
That's probably the best they had in 5 years.
But the last draft it was kind of weird with Klein and Farrell
Yeah.
as the first round.
That was weird.
That was odd.
So I think they definitely fixed it.
I don't think anything with
No.
And yeah,
Yeah. He's a little undersized, but he's super fast and will be able to match up with some of the receivers.
that. Which is
The only thing is, like, if he's going up against someone tall, like let's say like Mike Evans, I mean, there's no way he's winning that.
especially with Mike Evans always usually going deep.
Yeah.
You need and they don't have the best safeties in the world, so I think they should have got a safety also.
Yeah. There's actually no safeties in the first round.
that's surprising.
I thought Xavier McKinney would at least go like
Late first round.
yeah.
Well, the thing about the college that he came out of, Ohio State,
Yeah.
that's a
Powerhouse.
powerhouse.
Mhm.
They have good everything.
All right, with the 20th pick, the Jaguars from the Rams got Clavon Chason, which is an edge out of LSU.
LSU's also a big powerhouse.
Yeah.
He's extremely fast for a linebacker.
Yeah.
And he could be like more of a hybrid linebacker. So I think I like him in the Jags, especially with the Jaguars losing a lot of defensive
Like
players.
everybody. Literally
Almost
everyone. Like 2017.
The Jazz have never been.
Especially
That
with
is
Calais Campbell leaving
To the Ravens.
They have nobody, and I think Chason would be a good fit.
All right, with the 21st pick, the Eagles got a wide receiver, Jalen Rieger, out of TCU.
I thought those were okay.
They
that was.
They need receivers, so I think this was
It doesn't matter if it was good. Or
I mean,
bad.
Nelson-
they have to have them.
Nelson Aguilar, Zach Ertz, and
Alshon Jeffrey.
that's a pretty good combination. But all their players last season were had injuries.
Yeah, and D-Jax is coming back.
That's
But
something
old
you have
and
to
injured.
They just need some depth. They have pretty good starting lineup, but if someone gets injured, the team just breaks apart.
All right. This pick is from the Bills. The Vikings selected Justin Jefferson out of Louisville.
Okay,
Or not Louisville.
Louisville.
No, it's not Louis. He didn't come out of Louisville.
Mhm.
Why am I forgetting where he came out of now?
Louisville. That's big.
Did he really?
ACC, right? Louisville.
I'm not. Hold up. We
Okay.
gotta.
No, it's Louisville.
No.
Yeah, FSU plays them every.
I'll just
Every
entertain you
year.
for now. So, especially losing Xavier Rhodes
It's Louisville.
during the season, I think they definitely.
He came from LSU.
Oh my God! I thought what?
I
Like
wrote down
Louisville?
I wrote down LOU instead of LSU, so I was like Louisville or like Louisville.
I thought you were pronouncing it wrong. It's Louisville.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Okay,
Let's
let's focus
But
on the
he's
player.
from LSU.
College.
He's from LSU.
Okay, so especially losing Xavier Rhodes, and as I said, you definitely need corners and safeties in this league.
He's a receiver.
Oh, I said corner.
No way. What is?
Well, he's educating them with wrong facts.
Well, Stephon Diggs. Well, losing Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs is amazing.
Yeah.
Stephon? Stephon.
Stephon Diggs.
This is definitely funnier than the other episodes.
Yeah.
By far, I mean, come on. That looks like blah 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 blah
So-
blah. Now you have some kind of
Okay,
entertainment.
let's focus on the main thing.
Okay.
So,
A receiver, Abby.
a receiver, yeah. What do you have to say about that,
You don't have anything to say.
I do. Okay.
Alright,
I thought that was a decent pick for them. I mean, it's not. I mean, pretty much the only thing they could have done.
Yeah. He's a great route runner, and he's good in slot, but also good in the outside. So I think that he'll be a great person to replace Diggs.
Yeah, and as a rookie, also Stephon Diggs, around his 5th year, right?
Yeah.
I think he's in the middle of his career, and I think it's good to have someone else on your roster after having him for 5 years,
Like around 5.
The Vikings are they have Dalvin Cook, they have Kirk Cousins who's
They're
decent. He's like Dak Prescott.
They
Decent.
paid $80 million.
above average offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pretty good defense. Alright, but that okay. So it's the 23rd pick. The Chargers from New England got Kenneth Murray, which is a linebacker out of Oklahoma. This is an interesting pick, I think.
I thought it was good.
They have
Yeah, the offenses are great in the AFC West, so it'll definitely help slow them down. And she has pretty good blitz and pretty good coverage too.
Yeah, but you look at their linebacker core, and they have Wenzel.
Not one. I think
Well, they have a below average linebackers.
they have like you can't even name the linebackers.
Harriman.
Honestly. Aaron.
Yeah, and then there's some other dude, which explains my point.
Yeah.
So they definitely need some help on that position.
Okay. So with the 24th
I'm
pick,
talking too much.
with the 24th
I
pick,
just whispered
the
this I must say too long.
the Saints got Cesar Ruiz out of Michigan. He's a center.
Ruiz.
Ruiz. R-U-I-Z.
I would love Ruiz.
They have a pretty good offensive line.
Interesting.
But not an amazing center. So I think getting him, he has a great IQ for an offensive lineman. So I think getting him will.
I think
IQ?
that was very smart.
Okay.
Not a smart decision.
Look, you can like read the coverages and like.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
This is why the segment's taking too long.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially with having Anthony
Aiden.
T. I think that's his first
All right.
name.
So this pick is from Houston to Miami to Green Bay to the 49ers.
Oh my god.
The,
That's gonna be a headache
The
already.
Niners got Brandon Ayuk, receiver out of ASU.
What do you think about that one?
I like that pick.
Putting you on the spot.
They have
Thank you.
no receivers.
They?
And Debo Samuel got injured, so
Yeah, that kind
And
of.
I think
They're kind of forced to do it.
he's gonna recover just in time for the season, and he'll definitely be worse. He won't as like
I don't know about worse, just
because
not a dramatic increase in production.
No matter what,
I think-
they will still be good this year.
Yeah.
They'll still be good this
I don't think they're a Super Bowl team though.
year.
I
No,
do
no,
not.
no.
I
They'll have
I
those
think
like,
Chiefs might be good.
Wild
Oh,
card
I-
or
yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah.
wild card team.
Not a fan of the Chiefs, but I'm a fan of the Chiefs.
All right. So this pick is from. So this pick is the Packers.
I need to go for a second.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. So the Packers selected Jordan Love, which is a quarterback out of Utah State.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't?
No. I mean, they have Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he might be getting older, but it's not like Jordan Love was
Well-
like Joe Burrow or like Tua.
No. But think about this, okay? He's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Old.
Old or
Like he's like what, 36?
30-something.
He can be out of the league in
Why
like
is-
5 years, 4 years.
Yeah,
No,
but
like
I mean,
5, 6
maybe
years.
get like Trevor. Like if you can't get Trevor Lawrence, I don't think Jordan Love is the most amazing quarterback that they're going
If
to
you
try and get him over a Hall of Famer.
Well, you know
They don't want him to start. I don't think so. I think they
Wanted to sit behind Aaron Rodgers.
They want him to be.
But that's
Think
going
of
to make
Aaron
Aaron
as
Rodgers
Brees.
so upset. He's going to
Think
want
of
to
Aaron Rodgers as Drew Brees, and then think of him as Hill.
I think
The Saints.
this is the same position as Aaron Rodgers was in his old
Even
earlier
Brett
in his
Favre.
career with Brett Favre ahead of him. I think Jordan Love will definitely be learn from Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers will be a mentor as long as he stays. If he goes, I don't think Jordan Love will reach his full potential.
Where will Aaron Rodgers even go? The Patriots?
Bears, maybe?
I could see him going to the Patriots. That would be nice.
That would be
I think that the Patriots should get Trevor
the
Lawrence.
Bears. correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the Bears have Nick Foles? Or getting
They did get Nick Foles.
So, I mean,
But I mean,
He's-
Mitchell
he's-
Trubisky and Nick Foles. I mean,
that's not the
it's
best.
like a
but-
pretty bad duo.
No, they need some training.
Yeah.
Still.
All right.
That's fair.
So with the 27th pick, the Seahawks got Jordan Brooks, and he's a linebacker.
They only have one good
And he's
linebacker.
Asian. B-Wags.
Yeah, and the other guy's like BJ Wright or something.
Yeah.
And he's average.
Good, but
I think the drafting a linebacker is smart. What do you have to say?
I agree with you 100%. It was a smart move from them.
Yeah.
They honestly really needed it.
All these drafts picks are pretty smart picks
A
considering
think
that
most of
lot
these
of
are pretty
these
good.
picks I like.
I'd say there's only 2 or 3 that I think
Yeah.
could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with the 28th pick, Patrick Queen was drafted.
To who?
Oh, I don't have it on here. LSU. I think it was the
Yeah,
Ravens.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was Ravens.
Well, this is actually not 100% sure, like 90%
No, I'm
sure.
pretty like 99.
I'm just gonna say it's a very
Yeah, it's
smart
Ravens,
move.
it's
Very,
Ravens.
very smart move.
You sure?
Yep.
Yeah. I think they don't have they have a pretty good secondary, but their linebacker core isn't amazing.
Losing an aging T-Sox. Terrell Suggs.
Sizzle.
T-Sizzle, yeah.
Jesus.
Going
Sounds
to
like a
Kansas.
rapper name.
He's
Sizzle. What's up?
I think it's good to have a young linebacker in the roster.
Yeah.
Especially with a very young team on offense. I think it's good to have
It's- I
some
think
young players on
I
defense.
really
also.
like
All right. With 29th
Pro
pick,
and all teams they have experience.
you're done.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
All right.
13 minutes, 7 minutes.
With the 29th
So long.
pick, the Titans got Isaiah Wilson. He's a offensive tackle. I mean, he's giant.
The Titans?
Yeah, Titans. He's giant, and his strength is good, and he can get the D line
It'll
away
help.
from the quarterback.
And plus, it'll help Derrick Henry also. Even though he was playing amazing,
He is what they needed.
I think he could match. He could almost match last season.
Here. Yeah. What were you saying?
Yeah. I think a lot of these teams need to develop their offensive line.
Like most teams.
Most teams, yeah. Other than, but
Okay. With the 30th pick, the Dolphins this pick's from Green Bay. They selected Noah
I go with Molly.
Igbino Jean or something. He's a cornerback from Auburn. I can't say his name. I do know who he is though,
No offense.
and I researched him. He's a great athlete. And has good strength and quickness. I think he's probably best in press. And I think it was a good pick from Miami.
Great pick.
Yeah, I think Jackson pretty much said what I was going to say.
Fantastic pick.
Yeah.
All around.
Yay! Alright, 31st.
Good job doing something, Dolphins.
31st pick.
Wait, no, what was
The
that?
49ers. Or no. Yeah, 40. I have I
32.
I'm so bad at notes.
Oh, no,
They got Jeff Gladney out of TCU.
What position?
Cornerback.
I don't know about this. I think it's good to have some secondary with a great defensive line. I think it'll just let Nick Bosa and Chase Young get to the
No,
quarterback.
he's on the Vikings. This pick's from San Francisco. He's on the Vikings.
Oh my god.
So, but you were talking about this earlier with Xavier Rhodes going.
Okay, yeah. It's
Different positions, but defense,
Well-
secondary,
I think they're pretty good. He could
They just need
he could
some.
just boost them up.
They need defensive work. I mean, their offense is
Pretty good.
I think they'll definitely be at least a wild card team this
Yeah.
year.
All right, with
Sure.
the final pick, which I think is actually one of the better
Thank
picks
God,
in this
final
draft.
pick.
I think it's one of the better picks in this draft, actually. The Chiefs got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and she's running back out of LSU.
I'm just surprised DeAndre Swift didn't go first.
I don't know. I think I like him. I think he should.
As they call him in New England, they're like passing backs because he's more of a receiving back than an actual running back. You know. Well, he gets passed.
Well, not like they call him in New England.
Yeah.
It's just they use running backs more catchers instead of runners.
Yeah, they call what's his name? Do on the list of passing back? I don't know why it's kind of stupid in New England.
I
I don't know.
I like him out of LSU. He was playing pretty good in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially in the national championship.
Yeah,
But,
he's 100%. He's
but-
great pass catcher.
But LSU had a great roster, so I think that definitely impacted him.
Yeah.
And he started playing better towards the end of the games. And I think Joe Burrow and their quick receivers definitely wears out the defense. I think that's when he strikes, and I think that's perfect
Yep.
with the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes with Joe Burrow and Tyreek Hill. That is gonna be like the same as LSU.
Sorry to the people who stayed this long. I know it can be very boring watching our stupidity.
Alright, so that's it for this segment.
Our next segment is Boom or Bust Teams.
Wow, I'm very confident.
Thank you.
So basically, a boom or bust team. For boom, it's like who we think is gonna do amazing this year
Fantastic.
on offense and defense.
Fantastic.
Offensive lines, just like
Oh, they're
One
gonna
team.
improve.
Improve or just be fantastic overall.
offensive lines, just like one team. It's not like having one certain player from each. It's just like Cowboys or Broncos or whatever.
And bust is players that have a decrease. And usually in boom or bust rosters, it's only offense and one team for defense. So, but this one's a bit special since we have
All offense and all defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for our boom quarterback, it's Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
I agree with that. That's very nice.
I think
Yeah,
he's gonna
very
be
smooth.
great this year because DK Metcalf I think will improve a lot.
Yeah.
So will Chris Carson. I think he's gonna be actually like one of the better running backs. And then I think
And Marshawn Lynch coming on.
oh yeah, Marshawn Lynch is there too. I completely forgot.
We forgot.
Keep up with
Oh,
the
thank you.
Okay.
So, for our bust quarterback, we have Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he won the MVP.
I think he's still gonna do great.
Yeah,
Going to do great.
it's not saying that he's gonna be bad. It's just comparing it to this season, he's gonna be a bust. And like everybody, like in fantasy, they all want to draft him like first or second round. He's gonna disappoint you. I'm telling you.
It's hard to match a season that great.
Yeah.
So we have 3 receivers. Our boom receivers are Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, and Devontae Parker.
Yeah. So we said Jones. I think just because, okay, look, he is getting a little older, but I mean, he's such like, I don't know, he's just such an explosive player.
Very explosive.
And he was coming off from like a little bit of a down year, so I think that I'll be a little bit more motivated to play better.
And with Todd Gurley, teams will defend they'll guess for the run one.
Yeah.
And all our receivers
I think-
for our boom are really physical receivers,
Godwin isn't.
but Devontae Parker is.
More. I say Godwin because I think Tom Brady, he's not gonna throw to both Mike Evans and he's not gonna throw to both Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and I think he'll only throw to like one of them. He's gonna be like their main target, and I think Godwin will.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna pass to Gronk a lot because he doesn't really know.
I mean, he's been training with him this
Yeah,
whole time,
but
and it's kind of the same thing with Parker. Not like Tua's gonna pick one or the other. Just Devontae Parker's like the only solid starter, and Tua's a pretty good quarterback.
so for our best receivers, we have Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, and Amari Cooper.
This is the same thing with Lamar Jackson. I don't think Michael Thomas is gonna necessarily do bad.
But
He's
it's
not
not
going to be able to
decrease.
top it. It's going to be a little bit of
He had an amazing season. It's going to be very, very hard to top that.
Yeah.
I think he can match it.
And
Maybe.
Cooper Kupp had a pretty good season last season,
Yeah.
especially in fantasy.
I think Robert Woods is going to be their new wide receiver one,
Yeah.
and Cup is going to take a big step down.
Mhm.
And also with Amari Cooper, they have Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb, so
Mhm.
I just think his production won't be as
Mhm.
great.
So for our boom tight end, we have Noah Fant.
Yeah. Last season he was a rookie, right?
Mhm.
And
He's more of a blocking tight end, though.
I think he's all around just a great tight end.
He's great in all ways. Okay.
Oh.
Our
Our bus tight end is Austin Hooper.
Yeah. Which team did he go to?
Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He's at the Falcons, right?
Yeah. And I don't know, it was a stupid move by the Falcons. I'm just saying it's like they got Hayden Hurst for basically for Austin Hooper. So, but I'm saying Austin Hooper isn't going to do anything because now, I'm not. Okay, look, he was in an offense with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, which both are great, and now he's in an offense with what's his face, OBJ and Landry. So, still in offenses with great receivers, but now the only difference I feel like is better O-line and better running back. So.
Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
They just won't pass as much, I feel like.
For our boom kicker, we have Matt Gay. He's had an average season last season. I mean, it's kickers. It's mainly focused on two areas: accuracy and power.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult to talk about them.
Yeah.
But being a rookie and kicking is.
And there were some games where everybody would blame it on him for missing a kick. There was one game, I think it was against the Giants, where he missed a game-winning kick. But I just feel like he shouldn't have to be in that position where he has to kick the game-winning kick.
Yeah, especially with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans on the roster. And it's kind of hard to have a game-deciding kick.
Yeah. And then for our offensive line, we chose the Cowboys.
No, we need a bus. For our bus kicker,
sorry.
We have Harrison Butker.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's kind of hard to talk about it, but he's just getting super old and. No, he's in 30s.
Okay.
Still, whatever, but he's just.
Anyway.
So, our offensive line, like I said, Cowboys.
Yeah.
They're just a great offensive line every year. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to say that they're
With
not
Travis,
going to do great.
Frederick and
Travis Frederick, there's
Smith,
Zach Martin. Yeah, there's
the left tackle.
Lael Collins.
They just have a solid offensive line, and I just feel like Zeke should do more with that.
Yeah, and we got for our bust the Ravens. Once again, they don't have they don't have a horrible offensive line. It's just I think that Lamar Jackson's kind of doing everything for them. He's just he's juking everyone else, spinning on everyone. So it's just kind of the offensive line for them isn't going to be very productive.
For our boom running back, we have Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
He's just a powerhouse.
I think he's going to do so good this season.
Yeah, he's a really good player, especially with the Browns' offensive line. I think with them drafting someone, it's better.
Yeah, and our bust running back is Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he was playing amazing in the playoffs, and it's hard to match that. 200.
It's like Lamar Jackson and Michael Thomas. It's amazing, what they did that season, and it's just not very likely that they're going to match it.
Well, 200 yards a game
Against playoff caliber or playoff teams,
Yeah.
not calibers in the playoffs.
So we have two boom corners. We have Tre'Davious White and Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
I think Joe Hayden's definitely a sleeper. He's a corner that not many people know. And after playing on the Steelers with Minka Fitzpatrick for that 1 year, I think that's definitely was interesting to see. And I just think he can keep on playing better on the Browns.
Yeah, I feel like Trey White's gonna be this year's Stephen Gilmore.
Mm-hmm. Stephon Gilmore had a great season, but it's hard to match what he did. So,
I'm saying this a lot. So
yeah.
it's like just not gonna match it really.
So our best corners are Byron Jones and
Denzel Ward.
With Byron Jones going to the Dolphins, it's kind of hard to play on that roster. Well, which is really bad, but I think it's a start for a rebuild for them. But it's hard to be on average team and then go to a bottom 3 team.
Yeah.
And
So for our linebackers,
we need to talk about Denzel Ward.
Oh, we didn't talk about. Oh, sorry.
He's really fast.
Sorry, Denzel. Sorry.
Ryan, what do you have to say?
Yes. No, I think he had a good, decent year last year. Same thing with Lamar Jackson. We don't think he could top what he did last year.
That's kind of like our main reasoning for, I feel like, most of these bust players.
Most of them.
Yeah, just like you can't top it. It's just not going to happen.
They just show too much power.
Yeah.
So for boom linebackers, we have Kyle Van Noy and Levante David.
Yeah. I really like Van Noy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like just like one of the most underrated pieces on the Patriots defense.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing with Levante David. Like he's amazing. He's only been in 2 Pro Bowls, or I think it's 1 actually, but 1 or 2. But he's top tier.
And they're both really good guys off the field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't have to do much with. I mean, just it helps with like people want them on their team, but like doesn't really have to affect how.
And they're just solid. I mean, they're both sleepers, and Kyle Van Noy had a pretty average season, and so did Levante David. I think with Levante David having Devin White on his roster, he's definitely going to help him.
Yeah.
So, for our bust linebackers, we have
B-Wags and Jadeveon Clowney.
Bobby Wagner's aging. He's getting pretty old. He's the best tackler in the league, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
So he's still a great player, but I think him aging can definitely affect his play style.
Yeah, and I think that Jadeveon Clowney just honestly won't even get signed. So that's kind of why I put him on the bus. I just don't think he'll have a chance to play. So he'll be going from one of the top tiers to like one of the lower tiers.
Yes.
So for our boom safeties, we have Tyrann Mathieu and Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons is we put him as safety because we had pretty good linebackers already, and Isaiah Simmons just a freak. He
can play linebacker and safety. So
you're good with college players. What do you think about him?
I'm amazing at clutch. I probably know more about clutch players than football players than NFL. But I thought he was very good. People thought he was going to go to the Giants, if I was correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
he went to the Cardinals.
I thought he was going to go to the Panthers also, losing Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got Derek Brown instead.
He went to Clemson, and he did really good there.
Yeah.
So I think if he can be good at one of the best football schools when it comes to college football, I think he can find his way around.
And Tyrann Mathieu's just all around great. I think he'll step up, and I think he'll definitely play better.
Mm-hmm.
So for our bust safeties, we have Earl Thomas and Patrick Chung.
Yeah. So Earl Thomas had some off the field stuff, and I think that's just kind of going to affect him. And also, he's getting really old, so I think that's going to slow him down. And then Patrick Chung, I liked him.
Yeah.
But his production's dropping, and it's just not going to stay the same.
He's not in his prime anymore.
Yeah.
So for our boom defensive line, we have DeMarcus Lawrence and Vita Vea.
Oh, yeah.
I love Vita Vea.
So think about this.
Alright.
When they played against the Atlanta Falcons, Bruce Arians But like a receiver kind of.
Halfback.
Same thing.
No.
So, Bruce Arians finds ways to bring a player.
It's like fridge.
Yeah.
Fridge. Except for from defense point.
No, but anyways, Vita Vita slipped in and caught a touchdown.
Yeah.
And he said,
Big man's dream. Yeah, heaviest person.
Heaviest person.
It's like 350 pounds.
What?
It's like 350 pounds.
Oh, well.
Big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, so, and then DeMarcus
person.
Lawrence, he is aging, but
I mean,
he had a down season kind of last season, and I think that it's going to motivate him to get a lot better.
so for our bust defensive line, we have Hargraves and
And Cameron Jordan.
I mean Cameron Jordan. He's scary to play against,
But like a lot of these people also getting old.
yeah, I think he's just aging again. I mean, he's not in his. He's kind of lost. Yeah, he's not in his prime anymore.
Yeah.
He is like he's getting towards the end of his career, and
How old was he? Like 22 or 30?
Like about 30, I think.
Yeah.
and
I think he's going to be like 30, 20 to 25.
and Hargraves on the Steelers. Wait, really?
He had a really good, he had a really good season, and there's two reasons. You're getting old, or they're just not going to top it, and I just don't think that he's going to be able to top what he did.
And plus he's aging also.
Yes.
So this is our Boomer Best team.